Hi, Cancer. All right, let's try this again. So, honest to God, guys, I did not know that my microphone wasn't working in the last video. So, I know probably confused a lot of you guys um, with the video. It's funny too because I was checking on the video, but I never played it back. I just had confidence that the microphone was working. And I seen that some people disliked the video, and I was like, oh, shade. Okay. But now I get it. So, we're going to do things the right way. I'm definitely going to make sure that the audio is working before I upload this one, and I'm just apologize. I've been really busy, so it's taken me a while to like get back and redo this reading for you. But with that being said, Cancer and Cancer placements, let's see what is happening for you at this time. Tell me a story about Cancer. Let's see what's going on for you at this time, Cancer. Give me some messages. All right. Very nice. So we have the Queen of Pentacles. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. We have the Queen of Pentacles coming out. We have the Knight of Swords and one more card. All right, and we have the Page of Wands. All right, so you have some really, really good news coming towards you. There could be a really nice opportunity coming in very soon, or you're getting good news back about something that you could be pursuing. I kind of felt like this card was going to come out for you. I don't know why, but um, I just had this card in my head. I don't know if you're into like cooking right now or you're trying out a new recipe very soon. This is the Eight of Wands, so this does talk about like something that you're doing or the energy that you're possessing right now could be bringing in a ton of opportunities. So not only are you just getting good news very soon, you will have an influx of good news, good opportunities, good luck coming towards you, kind of raining on you right after you receive this initial, forward movement, whatever this is with the Page of Wands. All right, so let's focus on the Queen of Pentacles. I do feel a very abundant, I was about to say abundant vibe coming off of you. You are radiating like elevated energy. You could be really sure of your standards. So I don't know if in the past you had higher standards, but you may have not felt like you aligned with those standards. You are stepping into a season where you want the best and you know that you deserve the best and you are the best, okay? I also feel like there's a big energy about your home life. So you could be refining your home life, getting some new things, new furniture, new decor, things that kind of elevate your environment. This could also be at work. You could be investing in some things that kind of elevate your environment. So if you work at a desk, maybe you're getting a new mouse, you're getting a new keyboard, you're trying to make it very comfortable for your seat that you're in. You may be getting little trinkets or like a lamp or something that elevates your space. But especially within your home, you're trying to elevate your energy and you're really trying to match up your environment with how you feel, which is very abundant. All right. And again, knowing your worth. So I feel like you are very motivated to getting something that you desire. This feels very like manifestation heavy. Whether you're looking for romance, you're looking to get like someone who really matches your standards. If you are looking to move forward in your career or even your business, like if you have a business, you're wanting to get, let me take this off of my desk so it doesn't make any more sounds. If you're looking to elevate business, you're looking for those high profile clients or you're trying to get really high ticket sales, that kind of thing. If this is in career, you really want to go towards that role of and make more money, become more abundant with that. So you definitely are walking the walk and talking the talk. All right, what energy is surrounding you with this? And I will go look back at the reading that did I delete it? Hopefully I didn't delete it. If I deleted it, I'll be so pissed. All right, let's see. I don't want to make any promises because I may have deleted that one off of YouTube. All right, what's the Queen of Pentacles? All right, King of Swords. So you do have someone here who's very rigid and cold. I don't know what's going on with that. It's almost like you are noticing your worth a little bit more, and someone doesn't like that. I don't know why this person's so judgmental towards you. You are advocating for yourself in a way that is more elevated. So you could be demanding like the best of the best. And this person feels some type of way about it. They have this indifference towards you. They may be thinking like, who does Cancer think that they are? Okay, it's very weird. It's very weird. We have the Ten of Pentacles, so you're requiring some type of heavy investment here. If this is someone that you were dating and you're deciding, you know what, you're not the one for me, you're not someone who I see is making heavy investments towards this connection, I deserve better, they may be thinking like, who the hell do you think you are? Or if this is at work and you're like demanding a better role, to be compensated for your skill set, for your great behavior, for how you carry yourself, how you elevate a room. Someone here is thinking like, who the hell does Cancer think that they are? So it's a hater. All right, someone's hating on your vibes, or that you think highly of yourself, that you want more for yourself. Someone's not really effing with that. All right. We have the Ten of Wands as well. So this person could be not wishing you the best, which sucks. But again, if this is an ex, it's almost like they're hoping that it's really hard for you to find your next person who is more of your standard, which is like hater vibes, right? Or if this is someone that, like within your work, your career, they're hoping that it's really hard for you to reach that height that you are promising for yourself. So it feels like this person, it feels like a little envious, like they see you thinking highly and wanting more, and they feel some type of way about that. All right, now I don't see this bringing you down at all with the Four of Swords. You could be very reserved in your energy. You could be cutting out distractions, solely concentrated on your goals, and I feel like you're going to do well in that way. But there is someone here who's a little bit of a hater. What is this person's relationship to you or connection to you? It's a little weird. I could see this person being butthurt if you're kind of like turning down something. So if this is like a job, maybe you're turning down this position that this person feels like you should do. Maybe they feel like it helps them in some way, and you're wanting more for yourself, period. So what is this person's relation to Cancer? How would Cancer know the King of Swords? All right, we have the Knight of Wands. Interesting. So it feels like you have had some relation to this person, but you quickly got out of that. You lost interest. You moved on. You know, the Knight of Wands is very fleeting. So this person could see you as like you get bored easily, or you lose concentration easily. I don't think any of those things are true. I just feel like this wasn't the path for you, or someone was trying to dumb down what you deserve, okay? So this person's like, how dare Cancer just throw me to the side, or move on so quickly, or just bounce back and just jump into their new reality. Someone is really hating really hard on you. I feel like this is a work situation with the Three of Pentacles, or this person needed you in some way for some type of system to work. So even if this was like a relationship, it feels like this person needed you, maybe like your abundance. Maybe you guys live together and you're moving out, you're moving on up. And this person's like, okay, they just left me. Now I have to pay all these bills myself. Or if this was, I don't know, something, there was some type of goal that this person had that they needed you to be a part of it to work. Now that you're seeing more for yourself and you're trying to walk that walk, like you're having that energy and aura, they're hating on that. All right, and they see you as someone who's very fickle with them. Like you didn't have longevity with them, you lost interest very quickly, you moved on so fast, they're feeling very bitter towards it. Okay, Ten of Wands. All right, we have the Nine of Pentacles. So this person knows that with that Nine of Pentacles, you're looking for more luxury or more elevated lifestyle experience. You're wanting more, and you're doing it in a way with that nine that is very independent, where you're showing this person or these people, I don't really need you to get where I'm going. If you don't see it within me, I see it for myself, and I'm going to make it happen alone. This is really like bothering someone. They really want life to be a little bit harder for you. It's almost like this person wants to see some type of failure and have you come crawling back. I don't see that happening for you at all. I feel like you're getting an opportunity very soon and you're going to run with it and you're going to make it a success. So, you know, good luck to that person. All right. Moving on, we have the Knight of Swords. So this is just you really seizing an opportunity. An opportunity could have almost missed you, but you are now having this more positive and abundant way of thinking, and you're embodying that in every move that you make. And I see you seizing some type of opportunity. You're claiming what's yours. You're saying, this is for me. I'm going to make it work. Watch it happen. Now, the Knight of Swords can also be a person like I feel like a confidant, because the sword energy does talk about like thoughts, logic, sometimes speaking up, voicing your opinion. So this could be someone that you have confided in, maybe about your challenges, your obstacles, maybe even about your dynamic and situation with that person, the King of Swords. And this is kind of like someone who is invested in helping you out, like giving you a helping hand or saving you out of a situation. So you do have a very cool friend here, but I also see you putting in the action to save yourself and move forward with abundance. Let's see what's going on with the Knight of Swords. Tell me about the Knight of Swords for Cancer. The Hierophant. Okay, very interesting. So there's a very traditional approach that you could be moving towards. Like instead of doing things unconventional, instead of not doing things by the book, instead of doing things sporadically, you're kind of following some type of system or rules or way of doing things. This person who could be coming towards you could also be a mentor or a teacher, or they have had some success in the same way that you're trying to have for yourself, that they can lend some advice, they could lend a listening ear. They kind of just get it. They understand your drive and your motive here. Also, this shows that this is a very spiritual connection between you and this person. So, whether this is a friend, a new love interest, a networking partner, you guys have a very spiritual connection. It could be divine alignment that this person is coming towards you and maybe helping you out in some way. I do see an energy of teaching. So there's like institution here. So I don't know if you're trying to become a coach or a mentor, trainer, teacher, or you may need to do some training or some schooling, take some classes for where you're trying to go. We do have the Emperor here. So you are trying to get into a bossed up position, and you also have like a bossy type of serious attitude person coming towards you. They're very serious about whatever this is that you are trying to achieve. So if you're trying to achieve something in career, this person takes their career very seriously, or the process of how they reach the success very seriously, and they're going to be sharing that with you. All right. There's something too where I don't know, I feel like you're moving into a role where you are just very independent and you're making the move. So you're now managing and moving parts. No more playing what is it? Like I don't see you being docile anymore. You're not just going to be meek and humble about where you're going. You're going to stand very proudly and tallly, and you're going to very proud and tall, and you're going to make initiative here. I see you just making boss moves, like being very decisive about what you want and going after it and being very serious. You also have someone on your side here who takes your desires very seriously and they're wanting to help you out of a situation. Tell me about the Hierophant. All right, Ace of Swords again. So there's that confidant energy. You trust this person to open up about maybe your obstacles, your challenges, and your desires, what you want for yourself. They're listening. There's a lot of bluntness and just speaking very truthfully and honestly. So this person could give you honest advice, but it seems like they're very much listening and maybe teaching you something here. There's a lot of communication between you and this person. It does also lead to clarity or breakthrough. So if you've been confused about what your next steps are going to be, how to do something, how to get something, this person kind of puts things into perspective for you to where you have a breakthrough and you feel very clear about where you're headed. All right. So it's a very reassuring vibe. What's the Emperor? All right, Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so someone is also telling you that it's not going to be an easy road, that you're going to have to really commit and have some consistency with the Knight of Pentacles. Something's going to take a lot of, doing the same thing over and over, but eventually you'll be much more progress than where you started. So someone's telling you, hey, this may take a little bit of while. You have to take some classes, some training. That's going to take, a month or two, or you need to learn the way to do this by the book. So it's going to take a little bit of studying, a little bit of practice. But I promise, if you're consistent, you're going to see the results that you want. It will lead you to this Emperor energy as well, to where you're just having more control over your day to day. Maybe some of you guys are wanting to be entrepreneurs. All right, that's what I'm seeing. This feels like a friendship. I don't really know um, anything else. The Hierophant does tell me that some of you guys could be married. So this could be, a husband or a wife just being there for you, but also like keeping it straight with you. But tell me more about this connection. Is there anything else that will come from it? All right, Ten of Swords. So this connection helps you to let go of the past, close out a really tough chapter in your life, and move forward, starting fresh. So it's kind of just allowing you and helping you to get out of maybe a slump, a depressive state, helping you to close out what is no longer needed in your life, let go of old feelings, old wounds, so that you can move forward in this new chapter very happy and with a weight lifted off of your back. All right, so that's what I'm seeing with that. Now let's talk about this good news coming towards you very soon. All right, so we have the Page of Wands, okay? Now in this card, we do have this person walking very tall and proud, like I said, and there's a lot of people who are paying attention or having interest in this person. So maybe where you couldn't find interest like within you, for more opportunities to come to you in the past, this will start to happen. And again, it's a magnetism that you're holding. So you have that first energy of good news, that first good hit, and then following that, you have more good news, piling on top of that, more opportunities coming towards you. So I do feel like you're carrying some type of success magnet, and you need to really affirm that and believe that, because I do see that happening. A lot of people are going to be paying attention to you. So whatever you're trying to achieve here, it's a really good time for you to be involved and follow these opportunities that are coming your way. Because as we know, life has ebbs and flows. It's not always going to be like that. There's going to be some quiet moments, but you're coming into a very loud moment where so much attention is on you. You could get a lot of reward with little effort, and you also can take advantage of a ton of opportunities. All right, tell me about the Page of Wands. All right, we have the Seven of Cups. So I do feel like dreams are coming into reality. You've been living in fantasy for way too long. Now the universe is like, okay, let's make some of those fantasies come into light. Let's allow these things to start unraveling for Cancer. Now, this sounds like a good thing, and it is a great thing, but the Seven of Cups also brings lots of options. So as I said, you're going to be piled on with the opportunities with reward and recognition. You cannot take advantage of them all. Okay, physically, you just don't have that much time in a day. And you want to follow the things that have longevity because, again, the advice from this emperor, whoever's coming towards you, is consistency, longevity, something that takes time. So you don't want to go for something that seems like it's going to be fleeting. Or if you do involve yourself in like opportunities that may seem short lived, don't stray on those too long. Like, go for it, enjoy it, and then move on to the next big thing. So you'll be having so many great things happening. A lot of your visions and desires are coming true, but you really need to sort out these opportunities and see what's going to stick and be the most fulfilling for you. So this could be in a lot of different ways. If this is romance, I definitely see a lot of people being interested in you, but you want to go after the person that you feel like is going to have longevity, sustainability, that is, good to you, that gives you that good feeling, that has harmony and balance. If this is work opportunities, there may be things that are short lived. You want to put your efforts behind those things, but put even more effort towards the things that may be long lived, okay? Some of the things that you've been dreaming about are about to become reality. I definitely see that. So I'm happy about that for you. We do have the Five of Wands. So this is a very high energetic time. And you may be hit from all different sides. So there's good things happening. There's also maybe things that seem confusing that could be happening. The Five of Wands just gives like lots of like confliction. All right, so you may be putting your best efforts towards something, opportunity coming towards you, and it may not hit at first. You may be wondering why. Okay, the Five of Wands tells you to get back in the ring and go towards the next thing. So again, Seven of Cups can be a very confusing time. Five of Wands can be very confusing. Lots of good things are happening to you. Some of those outcomes are going to be very positive. Some of them could be very lackluster. You don't really have time to sit and wonder why. Just know that you have way more things coming towards you. If something doesn't work out, set your sights on the next thing because there's things approaching you from all different ends. All right, we have the Eight of Cups. I feel like just when you're about to give up on something or walk away from something, it comes in. So if you're about to give up on love, you have a lover coming in. If you're about to give up on your business, I feel like business is going to be very booming for you. If you're about to give up on a career path or putting in for a position or role, I feel like you're about to be granted that. Something's going to come through for you. All right. See what else is here? Ace of Wands, again, very, very inspired and excitable about a lot of things coming towards you. Some of these things are not meant to stay for long. So it's like, don't let, I don't see anything going bad, but, sometimes you have high hopes for something and it's not all that it's judged up to be. You may feel like, okay, I'm getting this gig and I'm so excited about this gig. I feel like, like say you're a musician and you're getting a gig and you're going to play at a certain spot that's very, famous or popular. You may feel like that's going to set you off to the next best thing. Maybe you're going to be rubbing elbows with some important people. That may not happen. But just because it doesn't happen from that one opportunity doesn't mean it's not going to happen from something totally different. So the Ace of Wands is like you're going to have so much inspiration, motivation, excitable energy. But if something doesn't play out exactly how you really hope, don't lose that excitement. There's so many things around you like working for you. set your sights on the next thing. So that's going to be really big for you because, especially for those of you who are single and dating, you are definitely having a lot of love coming towards you. There may be someone that you're super excited about, and then it may just fizzle out. Don't get down on that and get down on yourself. Open your eyes and look about who's coming towards you next, because it's a very fast paced energy. You don't want to get lost in the sauce, whatever this is. So something's about to be booming for you. You have a hater who's wishing you a hard time, so you definitely want to prove that person wrong, that this is actually coming in very easy, effortlessly, and you're abundant with everything that you set your sights on. You have someone here that's willing to help you. You definitely want to take heed of this person's advice. They are trying to give you clarity. They're trying to cut out any confusion, because what's next for you is going to be a very exciting time, but it does come with a lot of confusion. So take heed of whatever this friend, confidant, mentor, coach, whoever is telling you. They're not leading you astray. They're just giving you the real. All right. All right. So that's what I have for you. Now, let me see if I did delete your video that had no sound. No, I didn't. Okay. So I'm just going to talk about so the title was They Will Find Multiple Ways to Keep Up with You. Yes, I think that is the King of Swords, okay? So that reading was about you leaving something, like you're moving on from something, you're leaving something behind. You could be trying, and again, the systems energy came up in that reading with the Three of Pentacles. So there's something that's not working out for you. The system is corrupt, or it doesn't work out for you. This could be like being like in your leasing office to get your packages. Maybe you order a lot of Amazon. Every time you're supposed to get your packages, you're supposed to meet with the concierge or meet with the leasing office. They're always losing packages, or they're giving you the runaround, or they're making it hard for you to just get your shit. The system's not working for you. So you're like, you know what? I'm not really satisfied here. I deserve better for what I'm paying. I'm going to break my lease, or my renewal is coming up. I'm not going to renew with them. And so think about that situation with other situations in your life. If this is work, maybe a system is not working with for you, and instead of trying to change the system, you're just saying, I'm out. I deserve better. I feel like that King of Swords is that energy from your last reading that had no audio, of who will find multiple ways to keep up with you. This seems like a hater. It also gave an energy where someone was trying to get you to come back. Okay, so they could be reaching out long after you close that door and saying, hey, Cancer, you should come back, da 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 da. Or they could be trying to keep up with you, like after you close that door, like social media, or in your friend group. So there's a weird energy with that King of Swords that I don't feel like this is the last time that you will hear about them. It feels like this person is really trying to watch you. Very hater vibes, okay? All right, so I just wanted to tell you guys that little bit about your reading that had no audio. I do apologize about that. Not my intentions. I'm going to upload this for you. Make sure you guys like the video and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. All right, bye, Cancer.